AM 560. The Answer.
I didn't even get on to the moron, socialist, Marxist, and communist calling ICE Gestapo. You fracking morons. Old white Democrat thief from Connecticut. What else is new? Bob, Naperville.
Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Good, Bob. How are you?
Good to finally talk to you. It's Friday, thank God. So, hey, listen, I just want to call because I just have to say that you are the first and only host, talk shows that I've heard that puts a connection with Obama's Chicago, craziness.
Mafia?
When he went to Mafia, and when he went to Washington, and just the exponential growth of corruption and craziness that happened. Back in the day, I told everybody, we got to vote for him. I said, you're not. He's a Chicago politician. Just wait till he gets to Washington. It's going to be worse. And sure enough, what happened?
80% of the debt. If I'm kind, it's 80. It's really 85%. 85% of the debt of this country was accumulated after Barack Obama went to Washington. That is a staggering reality.
Exactly. It's nuts. And that's the asteroid. When did all of this craziness start? When he got elected. It's all been downhill. And I told everybody, listen, you think Washington's corrupt now? They've always been corrupt. But once they got there, he's like, hey, this is how you do it. They're like, this is how you do it. Okay. And then it just went, boom. It just went bonkers.
Bob, that solar panel Ivanhoe that just closed, they're doing the math. It's $2.6 billion in just that one field. When you factor in the wind and the solar around the country, you're probably close to, you're probably close to $1 trillion. $1 trillion in that scam. So no wonder my buddy, whose family business is the windmills, I don't know what you're so mad about. Sure, because you won't have to work, your kids won't have to work. You guys have absconded with who knows how many hundreds of millions just that one company, let alone the cost of that entire scam. And the whole time, other Democrats were setting the fracking fires. I got 5 clips. My favorite is the California professor who single-handedly burned 350,000 acres so that other Democrats could go around and pretend there's climate change in danger. They're still doing it, by the way.
It's all over the place. And then look at the Nobel Peace Prize crap. That is ridiculous.
First of all, the guy's Norwegian, and his whole claim to fame is he patented dynamite. Ooh, look at you. You want to talk about propaganda. Next to the guy from the Blood Diamond, I can't think of a better one, the Rhodes Scholar. Oh, you give scholarships? Sure.
Right.
I might have killed 6 million Africans to get a hold on diamonds and control the market, but I'm a good guy. I'll pay your tuition. Love it, Bob. Thanks for the call. Glenn in Orlando. Cecil Rhodes is a piece of dung, too. I'm kicking his ass, too, if I ever go to the bad place. Go ahead.
Hey, Sean. So you remember earlier in the year when the Trump tariffs were, the Fed said the Trump tariffs were going to tank the economy. Now, the Fed has hundreds of PhD economists. How did they get it wrong?
It's like the climate science. You bribe some moron that never worked a day in his life, went to college and took a class that he passed but never made a real dollar or a real difference. He'll say anything. And you know what I love, too, about this story with this illegal alien simpleton who ran the schools in Iowa? Without the Trump administration, that scumbag would have got away with what he was doing to this country and to those people for decades. For absolute decades, what he was doing. And they got him in an Obama fashion scam. I don't know if you saw the news. How much time do I got here, Honey Bunny? I don't know if you saw the news, but that guy, what's his name, Honey Bunny? Ian Roberts, right? Ian Roberts, Glenn. He was affiliated with another group. This is the Obama scams. Hold on, hang on for a minute.
Des Moines Public Schools Board says it's reviewing all spending related to Ian Roberts. It's been discovered that he tried to use district funds to contract a consulting firm he had ties to. KCCI's Abigail Curran spoke with the spokesperson for the district. Abigail, what concerns are there?
Less than 3 months into his time as DMPS's superintendent, Roberts proposed a contract with Kansas City-based consulting firm Lively Paradox. But Lively Paradox listed him as a member of its team.
$116,000. That's how much money Ian Roberts asked the district to contract with Lively.
That's just one, Glenn. So the scum, the illegal alien fraud with his made-up resume was making $340,000 as the head of the school system, and he was doing these scams. That's Chicago Democrat mafia stuff, baby. And that goes on across this country by every suck-on Democrat who's in a position of power he doesn't deserve. Book it, Glenn. Book it. You heard it here first. Every one of them. Boy, you guys are hard to figure out. I don't know how you do it. You guys got everything. You got the green energy. What happened to Gavin Newsom? Wasn't he suing?
The climate crisis is, after all, a fossil fuel crisis. Period.
There is no fossil fuel. It's a made-up fracking word. Fossil fuel. Then why do we have fossils that are hundreds of millions, if not billions of years old? Why aren't they oil? Why aren't we digging oil wells in a cemetery? Why aren't there? Because it's a lie meant to politically rape. Now Gavin Newsom could tell people, I don't want anyone to know, but my dad was the lawyer for John Paul Getty, the richest oil man throughout the 70s and 80s. And my dad was his lawyer. And all my trust fund money is from oil money. But now I'm going to sue the oil company. Sure you are. And the fires were set by lightning. 312-642-5600.
Marxists, socialists, and communists are not welcome on the Sean Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.